No, maybe so. Like a rocket gonna blast off, watch me go. Yay, yay, say my name. Haters gonna hate, but I'm hotter than the game, so ha. Hello, bye-bye. Everybody looking at me, but I don't mind. Cause dang, straight legends, that's what. Hungry like a wolf, gonna get me some. Come on now, let's work. Come on now. Come on now, let's work. Check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, check it out. Come on now, let's work. Come on now, let's check it out.
I don't know why it takes a while. It gets stuck, but I promise I'm coming. Okay, there it goes. I don't know why it does that, but someone tell StreamYard. It gets stuck right there at the end. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Katrina Harris Earl, National Sales Director. Today, I'm coming to you from my bathroom. Got a whole lot going on up in here. Every single Saturday, self-care. It's all about Self-Care Saturday today. And so I'm excited for you guys to hang out here. And we are going to have some fun today. I have guests with me, which is cool. I know what the difference is. I got a new camera and I'm not using it. No wonder it's so fuzzy. This is how I've been looking all pandemic. And then I got a new camera. So I forgot to use it today. Probably need to grab that because it's high definition. We'll see if it makes a difference. But we are so excited that we're going to talk about these gorgeous, amazing colors. Gorgeous, amazing colors. We're talking about our brand new products that just hit today. Get excited. The 15th. If you are a beauty consultant and you've ordered them, then this is so exciting. We talked last week about the multi-use must-haves. If you are a guest, please type in the chat and tag your beauty consultant. We've been talking about our micellar water. OMG, I just got through using it. And today we are doing a wink into pink. And we're going to talk about our warm and our cool colors. And so in Katrina fashion, I was not pre-ready. Normally I would have had this up, but here we go. Let me see if I grab the right one. I'm going to share a little video with you. And that's the wrong one. Get excited. I thought I grabbed the right one. Normally I have this ready. And I normally have it ready in advance, but if you know how many deadlines we got going on up in here as we break this record, here we go. You can watch now.
It's Costco, and today I'm so excited to talk to you all about these beautiful limited edition Mary Kay pink eyeshadow quads. These quads are particularly special.
Katrina, you need to unmute. Katrina, the sound is muted.
You're sitting there thinking pink eyeshadow just isn't for you. Think again. It all comes down to application and the intensity with which you apply the shades. These eyeshadows have a beautiful texture and can easily be blended to look flawless on any skin tone. The trick is to complete. Now,
hold on. I am starting it over. I am starting it over. This is what happens when you do too much in the background.
Neutralize.
Today is the day that you see the National doing a whole lot in the background. Get excited. So I didn't share the video. I did not share the audio. So I'm starting it over for our guests. Get excited. I love for things to go off without a glitch, and that did not happen. So here we go. But something is wrong, Dorothy. It won't let me. Oh, I have to add the video. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to do it again. Just when I thought I shared the audio. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Okay, here we go. And we are going to do this. This is why I stay at my desk, y'all, where I have 3 screens, because it is much more difficult to do this when you don't have all the screens going on. Okay, so I'm going to turn my volume off, and give me a thumbs up, Vanessa, if you can still hear when I show it. So here we go.
Hi guys, it's Luis Casco, and today I'm so excited to talk to you all about these beautiful limited edition Mary Kay pink eyeshadow quads. These quads are particularly special to me because I was able to partner with the amazing Mary Kay team during their creation. First up, we have the warm pink quad. Think of the warm undertones in this quad like gold jewelry. Depending on your skin tone and undertone, gold jewelry might blend in more subtly with your skin, or it might make more of a statement. On lighter skin tones, the warm tones of this quad will add even more drama and contrast. On darker skin tones, these shades will blend seamlessly by mimicking the tones you already have in your skin. Next, I want to show you the cool pinks quad. Opposite from the warm quad, the cool undertones of these shades can be compared to silver jewelry. On lighter skin tones, the cool pinks will blend seamlessly and look beautiful. And on darker skin tones, these cooler shades will create more of a pop or highlight of color for a really fun finish. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, pink eyeshadow just isn't for you, think again. It all comes down to application and the intensity with which you apply the shades. These eyeshadows have a beautiful texture and can easily be blended to look flawless on any skin tone. The trick is to complete any look with your favorite mascara and even some eyeliner. Now, why would you do that? Because the black or brown contrast will help to automatically neutralize the pink shadows by giving more depth to the overall look. So don't get worried mid-application. Wait until your look is complete to see how the pink eyeshadows really work. And then prepare for the compliments. But first, let me give you a little inspiration. This first look is all about creating a slight smokiness and rounded shape using the pink tones in 3 different shades. It can be created with either quad and can be adjusted to any comfort level by deciding how dark you want to go. Simply take the darkest shade of your choosing and apply it right at the base of your lashes. Then use 2 lighter shades to blend the edges and create a seamless look. This second look is simple, but still provides some impact. Take one of the 2 lighter shades in the quad and apply as a wash of color all over your lids. Then use the darkest shade to line your lower lashes. Follow with 2 coats of mascara to finish it off. This is a great look for women with smaller or hooded eyes because the most drama appears on the bottom lash line. That's a great trick right there. Now for the next look, we're going to get a little bit more playful. Take the second shade from the left in the warm pink quad and use it to create a slightly winged liner look. Then apply the lighter matte shade on the lower lash line. This creates a beautiful sparkle on the top lids and a smoky matte finish on the bottom. And finally, for a look that really makes a statement, define your creases and wing it out into a bold cat eye. Then use one of the 2 lighter shades in the middle of the quad all over the rest of your lids. You can also carry the darker shade right under your lids to create an even smokier look. And of course, with 8 total shades to play with, there are endless other looks to be created. But I hope these looks help inspire you to give pink eyeshadow a try. I really can't wait to see all of you rocking it.
Okay, I did it that time. I did it. Well, I'm going to bring to the stage these amazing women that are going to do eye makeup with me, and you are going to see them. Sales director, give it up for my homegirl up the street, Camila Mayo, and sales director, Susie. Let's give it up for Susie Borg, yay! And let's give it up for soon-to-be sales director, Vanessa from Chicago. So why don't we just introduce ourselves first? Y'all just say where you are, what you're doing, and what you're working on right now for your Mary Kay goals. So Camila, go first. Share what you are working on. And I know one of the things is we're having a party in the park today. So we're so excited to get to see some people. We're still going to be masked up. I don't know about the rest of the world, but yes. So go ahead, Camila.
Great morning, everybody. I am confident, cool, and collected Camila Mayo from Antioch, California, and I'm so thrilled and excited because I am a new sales director and I'm shutting down my very first unit club. And what that means is that our unit is selling over $300,000 in less than 1 year as a unit. Get excited. I'm also excited because we're bringing, yes, another pink Cadillac to the Bay Area. And one of our fabulous directors, Angela Davenport Lamel, recently brought one to the Bay Area. And so I'm so excited to join her in that sisterhood of pink Cadillacs. So yes, I'm thrilled to be here and to show you guys how to create a beautiful, sultry, smoky pink eye, because that is what is trending at the moment.
Yes, follow me on my regular profile. I might share it over here too, but follow me on my regular profile, Katrina Harris Earl, because today we'll have a couple Cadillacs out there and some other Mary Kay cars, and it'll be a lot of fun in the park. So Susie, I'm so glad you are here. And
good morning.
Gorgeous. You've got those looks in the back. That's awesome. Introduce yourself and tell them what's going on in your Mary Kay world.
All right. I am sensational sales director Susie Borg, proud director of the Sparkling unit. And we've been a unit, oh my gosh, forever, since 1991, 92, a long time. And we are shutting down the unit club this year. And I have a lot going on. Just debuted as a new director. So I'm a senior director. Yeah, it's exciting. A lot of stuff going on. I'm embracing COVID. I'm loving it. So yes. What can you say? But we do have a lot of great looks for you, some tips, some tricks. So stay with us and we will just sparkle you through the afternoon.
I love it. And the what Susie has behind her, those are examples of looks that clients, your beauty consultant can send you and you can practice too. I'm not going to take time to show them, but they're right in Touch under Product Central Consultants. If you scroll down to supporting materials, you'll see them. And it's literally paint by number. We're not going to paint by number because we just are going to paint and get excited. But that's an example of what it looks like. And that's a great way, you guys, to use those looks and jump on a Shape Up Your Makeup with your clients on Zoom and just let them have the colors and you guys practice and play together. So Vanessa is coming on board. Y'all know I live between California and Chicago. And in Chicago, we did a Wow Chicago Live. Now we do it once a month right here on my fan page. But Vanessa was a loyal red coming and being celebrated at our Wow Chicago. And you are moving into directorship. Yay, yay, yay. So introduce yourself, Vanessa.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Serrano Fettis here in Chicago, future sales director, which I'm so excited. And I love makeup. I love everything about Mary Kay. I love teaching women how to take care of their skin and how even as adults, we could still play with our makeup. So I'm just excited just to start playing with these new colors.
Yes, this is awesome. This is awesome. So we are just freestyling it, y'all. We're not super scheduled. And so what's the first thing we're doing? You guys, we do have foundation on. What do you guys have on already? I have on foundation. I put on concealer. I did a little contour. I apologize. My lighting's not the perfect blend here, but it is what it is. And so that's what I have. And I wax my brows. I'm still doing a little bit at home. I'm still a little of a wuss at letting folks get too close. And so what do you have on, Susie?
So I have on foundation, and then I did, while you were fiddling with your brows over there, I added a little bit of brow because I was looking, you could not see my face at all. I was in the background. So, and I will touch those up a little bit, but I needed to come forward a little bit.
Awesome. And Camila, you've been working. You got some stuff going on. What do you have already? You look like you got eyeshadow on already. You're muted, Camila.
My apologies. Yes. So no, I actually muted my lids, with our under eye corrector, because what I have is a little bit of a darker pigment here. So if I try and add a smoky eye to that, it's just, it'll make it look more intense, but I'm trying to go for that pink smoky eye. So I really want the color to pop. So what I did was I did under eye corrector over my entire under eye and lid. So that way it helps to mute it out. And then that way the colors will really pop before I put my, my
big. So
shadow.
Tell me where the under eye corrector is, Camila.
I literally put it on my entire eye area. So under the eye and on the lid here. So literally this whole area here. I did add, because I did some contouring, so I did add a darker brown here. I think it's espresso.
Yep.
Just to help contour me a little bit. But my eye, yeah.
Oh, and you go all the way in. That's cool. That's a whole other class. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. And Vanessa, what do you have on already?
I have primer, of course, CC cream, my luminous foundation, and mineral foundation with under eye corrector. The same reason underneath my eyes for the dark circles, but you can really see my veins. So I like to put it on top of my lid to kind of help mute out those veins.
Awesome. Awesome. This is cool. Okay. So where does everyone start? Because sometimes even with makeup, we start differently. And honestly, a lot of makeup artists that you go to, y'all, almost every makeup artist I go to does my eye makeup before they do my foundation. I never do it that way, but most makeup artists, a lot of times they do that. So where do you guys start? What's your first thing you're going to do?
I try to do that, and I mess it up every time. I have to do my foundation first.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out. And then I go ahead after my foundation, then I do concealer, and I do the under eye, and then I do concealer, and then I do primer on top of the concealer. Okay. Because I find that I just
primer or eye primer.
Eye primer.
Eye primer, yeah.
I do the under eye, I should say corrector. So I do corrector, and then I do concealer, and then on top. And I do and like the other girls, I do it all the way around, because as you can see, I have the deep, dark allergy circles, and I have deep set eyes. And then I do the primer on top of all of that, because if you put the primer underneath, everything just slides around. It slides all over.
Okay.
I can see a lot of heads nodding. Yep, put that primer on the very top.
So we are just going to pretend like we're in our own bathrooms, and we're going to do it we may not be on the same step at the same time because we do it differently. And that's what's cool about makeup is it's your thing. Do what you want to do. And so your beauty consultant can help and support you. So we're just going to talk as we do it about what we're doing. And the one who's got the most intricate thing might get highlighted. I am going to start with some lash primer, some eye primer on my lid, even though I put a little bit on before. And so just... Where are you starting?
I start with eye primer, and I always use the cream color brush because it allows for it to go on nice and smoothly and evenly.
Okay. Susie, what are you using to apply it? You're using the larger foundation brush.
Yes.
For more foundation or for?
So this is with the under eye corrector.
Okay.
I always put it on the back of my hand, so that I can just get a little teeny bit, because I find otherwise you get too much and then it gets crepey underneath there. You can just get the littlest bit that way.
Okay. I have never done it with a brush, and that might be why I can't control the amount.
There you go. You just get little feathery strokes that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And look at the difference just with one application, and that's with no corrector yet. Big difference between the two eyes.
Awesome. And Vanessa?
I have the eye primer on my eyebrows as well, because I use espresso So I use like one of the darkest, okay, this is backwards. All right, I use the darkest color just for my brows because I just want to fill it in and just shade in some of those spots. So with the primer, it helps keep it on a lot longer.
Okay.
And I always start with my brows. It just frames the face for me.
Awesome.
And then
Okay.
with my angle brush.
Keep going.
All right.
Yes, so I'm doing the same thing. I'm going with the eye primer underneath the brow because I'm going to be putting color on the entire eye area. And I want it to pop and I want it to hold and I want it to not crease throughout the day. And we're here in sunny California and it's going to be hot today. So I don't want to sweat this stuff off, right?
Hey,
I love about
I'm up in Washington. We don't want to hear about that.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, it's overcast here in Chicago too. So
Well, you don't want it to rain off either. You know, you don't want the rain to wash it away either. So wherever you are in the world or in the country, you know, you still want to use these things because our pores, our body, you know, we deal with the weather, we deal with our body chemistry, our body temperature. So it's really important that we use these primers because it's going to allow them to stay on and to really shine. We want these colors to shine. So I have put on actually 2 coats just to make sure I didn't miss a spot. And I honestly also, as a precursor, I use our finishing spray as well because that's just one more adhesive because it really helps everything to stay on. So I'm going to go ahead and do finishing spray first and last. Get excited. I did the primer first and then I'm going to do the spray and then I'm going to finish with the spray again.
So do you wait for your primer to dry at all and spray? I usually don't. I usually just slap on the primer and then spray. Is that how you do it also?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because these things, they actually dry pretty quickly. You don't need like a lot of down or lag time. So it's pretty cool. So if you're following along, these are tips that we literally do each and every single day. And I get compliments and questions. I do a lot of makeup. I did a photo shoot last weekend, a bridal party 2 weeks ago. I have a photo shoot next week. I do makeup all the time. So if you're trying to get that professional glam look, these are things that we literally do. So this is the first step, is the priming and prepping. Okay.
Yep. And I'm actually going to use one of our blossoms, just kind of one of our lighter colors. I don't know if you guys could see it right there. This one. Just I'm going to put that all over my lid just to kind of give me that nice even canvas before I start with the new colors that are so amazing. Oh my goodness. I was playing with them with my daughter and they are so pretty. So these are the warms are on top. Oh, this way. And then these are the cools and then these are the warms. They are so pigmented that a little bit really does go a long way. So I'm really excited about that, but it's going to give me a nice even canvas for that.
Lots of brushes. You need lots of brushes, y'all. Lots of brushes. And so, of course, I know you ordered this amazing brush holder. So
yes.
lots and lots. And you got a lot of brushes in there. I got to try to do that. And your brush cleaner. You got to, because otherwise you're carrying the color over and over and over again. So
yes.
Brush cleaner. I even carry a towel on my lap just to kind of brush some of it off.
Yes.
I'm making it up as I go, y'all. I'm taking, I don't even know what color this is. Y'all can help me out. Whatever color I think that is right there.
That beautiful pink.
I think that's hints of pink. Yeah.
Okay. It's a cheek color. I'm just putting a touch of it all over just to create a base because I just want it to be the top more.
Now, another thing that I use to prep also and prime is our amazing liquid eyeshadow, because this one is going to really also allow for the colors to pop. So I'm going to go back to my cream color brush and just add a tiny bit, like what Susie was saying earlier, like a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to put too much. So I'm going to put just like one sheer layer of our light beam. This is called light beam. This comes in 4 different colors. I'm going to use this on my lid only, just because I'm doing a smoky eye and I really want that pink to pop. So I'm going to just put that right on top, just one sheer thin layer.
Okay, and that's interesting because I'm using the pink Starlight and I'm doing it just up under the brow to give lift.
Nice.
And then today I'm going to line my eye with the pink as well because I'm going to do it all over pink smoky eye. So I'm going to put it underneath there as well. For that, I'm going to use the smudge brush because this has a nice little pointy tip. So you're able to really get down in here and like get it like really nice and neat.
I am using this lightest one here. Get excited. This is what happens when you're national. This lightest one.
In the
Learning to Mary Kay. Don't ask me all the color names, but I can point to them real good. Okay, because I got stuff. So I just I'm making it real pink right on my lid, and then I'm going to add depth. And the denseness of the brush and the shortness of the bristles makes a difference in how it goes on. So you start learning your brushes and what they do for your eyes. Okay.
So I got these colors late last night and I only had a chance to play with them with my daughter. So I'm just kind of winging it as I go. So I'm going to use, I don't know what this color's called. I think, yeah, you guys can help me out. It's this pretty gray one right here. And I'm going to use it as my base before I go in with the pinks. I don't know what color it is, but it's a matte color because all these other colors that we have are shimmery. Oh, it's cashmere haze. Cashmere haze. So I'm just going to kind of use that on my crease because I have a deep set eye, so my eye like pops in, and I have a little bit of a hood, so I want to put it right above. So my brow bone is right here, so I kind of want to put it right there and not actually on the hood. I'm using my angled brush and just putting it on. Now blending is key. It ain't gonna look pretty in the beginning, but once you blend it out, it's gonna look really nice. And then you add your mascara. It's gonna make it pop even more. And I always try to follow the bottom part of my line. Okay, so here's my lash line. Do not go past it or else you're going to give yourself a droopy eye. So you kind of want to create the line to go up a little bit more to give yourself more lift on that corner.
I'm doing the windshield wiper effect right in my lid. I'm using Smoky Plum because I'm still mixing it in. I'm going to put, I probably could have used, let me try it on the coolest one. So I'll try that one also, but it might be too sparkly. So I'm going to put the Smoky Plum in here and then blend in some of that other one.
So I'm into the pink colors, and the pink colors are pretty shimmery. And so I put the very lightest one right in the super corner, right in here. Again, I have deep eyes, so that brings it out. Light always, dark recedes and light brings out, so that will bring my eyes out. And then I'm bringing the number two color, and it's kind of a rusty color. It's a rusty shimmer color, and I'm putting that all over my lid. The thing that you can kind of get caught up with these colors, there's a lot of glimmer to them. Be careful, and like the girls are doing, use some other matte tones with them so you don't turn out to be a disco ball. And that's it's so you get so excited about them, and they're so pretty and they're so sparkly and they're so exciting. However, don't be a disco ball unless that's the look you're going for.
And more power to you. And it's all a great highlighter.
And so also make sure you're changing brushes. I've talked to people throughout the years and they're like, I just use one brush for everything. People want to make sure if you have to do that, please just clean the brush in between because it's going to make a big difference. You're going to carry the color, and then it's not going to pop because you have the same color on every brush, and then you're not cleaning it, so then it's not going to come out right. What I love about the Mary Kay brushes is that each and every brush is labeled. So I know exactly what brush I'm using. This is the all over brush. This is our new eye blending brush, which helps us to blend amazingly. And so just make sure you're reading what's on the brush itself and you're using the appropriate brush. And if you're like, I don't know what the heck to do, just watch the tutorial, watch tutorials and, get educated, and you'll be more and more excited to do your makeup because you're going to get more and more better at doing it.
And don't be afraid to mess up. Because it's just makeup. It's going to come right off.
Absolutely.
Just play with makeup.
Yes.
And this is an old Mary Kay blending brush. So I am just so excited that they finally came out with the new one. And the bundle, because that little bundle is so adorable to put all your brushes in and your mascaras and your lip glosses. So yeah, 1, 2, or 3, however many you want to get.
I'm using the same color, but 2 different brushes. And because of the denseness of the brush, it's how intense it's going on. So I put that same, the darkest of the burgundies, I put that same one in my, right here, but it's going on much darker. And if you wet the brush, it'll go on even darker. So
Yes.
I'm trying to see what happens when I stick. Now, brows are everything. I rushed my own brows and I didn't do a good job because I was rushing. So I got to finish it up. So the brow